The NFL is walking back its criticism of the great Harrison Butker. Harrison Butker gives his excellent speech, best commencement speech of my lifetime, at Benedictine College. This is a Catholic guy talking to Catholic students at a very Catholic college about living a Catholic life, and somehow that created a lot of controversy. It should not have. Nothing in Harrison Butker's speech could not be found in many catechisms and perennial teachings of the Catholic Church. Nothing, not one sentence. It was totally uncontroversial from the perspective of a practicing Catholic who believes what the church has taught for 2,000 years. But it didn't cause controversy among those people. It didn't cause controversy among the students in the crowd. We kept hearing all these liberal women be offended on behalf of the girls in the crowd. The girls weren't offended. They were all applauding. It was the libs who were shocked and offended. It was the women on The View. It was the New Republic. It was CNN. It was all these people who couldn't stop. And it was the NFL. A spokesman for the NFL, Senior VP Jonathan Bean, said, Harrison Butker gave a speech in his personal capacity. His views are not those of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger. We love and we're and feminism. We're the NFL. I am so happy. Oh, this whole Butker commencement speech episode makes me so happy that I am a baseball fan and not a football fan. Because even though baseball got, during BLM, they went a little bit squishy and it kind of drove me crazy and I canceled my MLB TV subscription for a long time. But generally, baseball kind of keeps it together and they don't spit on the American flag. Generally, there was like one baseball player who did that during that whole episode. And generally, they're kind of normal. To hear this from the league, this is so pathetic. Jonathan Bean. I thought the NFL was run by men. Are you kidding me? We don't support this. We don't want any of our players articulating traditional Christian views about anything. We're the NFL. Just go wave the rainbow flag, Mr. Bean. So anyway, Roger Goodell had to correct this because it turns out NFL fans and viewers don't agree with Mr. Jonathan Bean over, that mean Mr. Harrison Butker. So Goodell says, finally, and Goodell, he's a treat in his own right. But even Goodell realized, he says, listen, we have over 3,000 players. They have a diversity of opinions and thoughts just like America does. I think that's something we treasure. That's part of what ultimately makes us as a society better. We are not going to go much beyond the statement we made last week. But you did just go beyond the statement. Because the statement you made last week was, we hate Christianity. And then now you had to come out and do damage control and you had to override your VP, Jonathan Bean, and just say, no, we like diversity of opinion. We're not gonna keep attacking Harrison Butker. All right, white flag, not the appeal to heaven flag. The NFL would never wave that, but the white flag, the flag of the French army. That's the one they're waving, the surrender flag. Why? Because they know that normal people, men, women, white people, black people, old people, young people, they know that normal people, and especially NFL fans, are on Harrison Butker's side. They are not on the side of the libs. The institutions, the elites are on the side of the libs. But if they don't want to totally lose the common sense and totally lose their audience, they got to keep their mouth shut with their stupid ideas and allow Mr. Giga Chad, football player, to say his piece, which most people agree with. So Providence has provided for us a video of some crazy lib going viral because he flew into a fury when he noticed that there were people flying American flags on the beach.
I'm here enjoying a nice day at the beach with my kids, and I turn around, I got these flags planted here on the beach by these MAGA Listen, this is all America. We know you didn't storm the beaches to stake out your territory on the beach. This isn't the moon. I get it. This is America. But I'm sick of my flag being represented by white nationalist trash on a beach. Go yourselves.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you people who want to sit here on the beach with your families and enjoy the sun and a wholesome time using my flag. My flag is supposed to represent and and open borders. Okay, that's my country. That's why I, a big lib, want to reclaim the American flag. Well, the problem is, big lib, that's not what the American flag stands for, which the wiser libs have understood. The libs are, this is the subject of my book, Speechless. This is the subject of a lot of, thank you. This is the subject of a lot of political conversation in recent years. The libs are always trying to take symbols, be they words, be they flags, be they images, and reappropriate them and transform their meaning. The rainbow, for instance, is a symbol that God gives to man to say that he'll never again destroy the world in a flood. That's where the rainbow comes from. And the libs take that and make it into a defense of really weird. And they did. They appropriate on similar topic. They took the word gay, which meant happy, and they used that to apply to decadent. But it's not just on those social issues. Even terms like illegal alien, we've now made that term taboo. The term you have to use is undocumented American. But the problem with illegal aliens is that they're not Americans. That's what distinguishes them from everyone else. That is their political identifier. But if you erase that and you say they're undocumented Americans, well, all of a sudden they're just another type of American. So obviously they do have a right to be in the country. If you take young criminals, juvenile delinquents, and redefine them justice-involved youth, well, they're involved in justice. They're pretty good. You can't punish them, right? And then the list goes on and on. So that's what they've tried to do. That's what that guy wants to do with the American flag. This American flag doesn't stand for you Christian evil conservatives. It stands for me, a big lib, who basically stands for murdering babies and doing weird. That's my flag. But the thing is, it doesn't. It's very difficult to transform the meaning of symbols. And so it can be done. The libs have done a pretty good job of it over the years. But with the symbol of the country that everyone has rallied around for a very, very long time, it's going to be much more difficult, which is why another group of libs, they just have their own symbols. They say, no, okay, you conservative, probably Christian or Christian-friendly Americans, you can have your American flag, and we're going to have our flag, which is the gay flag. And that's going to be the flag that we salute, and it's going to be the flag that we fly in parades, and it's going to be the flag that we consider to be the representation of our country. And what we're going to just try to do is marginalize your flag and say that it's evil and racist, and we're going to take it off of sneakers, and we're going to tell justices of the Supreme Court to get rid of the flags of America, of the traditional American country, and we're going to transform it into something totally new. That was a good clip. If you want more of them, you have to subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.